Today we are making over my kids' bedroom at my mom's house. If you've been following along on our Moving to America series, you'll know that we've been staying at my mom's, and I just need to freshen up the bedroom and make it more cozy for my kids. So if you want to see how we got from this, starting with this, then keep watching. We are pretty much working with a blank slate here. As you can see, we have white walls, no curtains, nothing on the floor, and just some pieces that really weren't functioning properly for this room. And so we're going to change things up, as well as add some more dimension and depth and just overall coziness to this room. I really want it just to feel homey and safe and warm. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making over this bedroom. So for those of you who don't know, we recently moved from Canada to America, and in our transition phase we are staying with my mom for an undetermined amount of time, hoping it's less than a year. That's our hope, 6 months to a year is kind of where we're thinking and hoping we're going to be before we plant some roots down here. So stay with my mom. So this is my mom's house. The kids are staying in this bedroom, and I painted it last time I was here. I'm looking around, I'm like, wow, it needs some love. I just want the space to feel like their own while they're here, but also be able to transition for obviously when we move out. And my mom she's a revolving door. She's always got somebody staying with her. So whether it's always family, but like whether it's our immediate family or like, her sister or her mom or that kind of thing, there's always somebody here. So yeah, I don't want to completely transform it into a kid's specific bedroom because, my 20-year-old brother might be staying and be sleeping in this bed next. Like, who knows? So that being said, I have some plans. So I want to do some little board and batten on the wall, but because again, I want it to be a functional room for not just the kids, I don't want to go too kid crazy, because I'd even thought for a second like, oh, I could do like a rainbow on the wall. Like just, I wanted to have fun, but at the same time I was like, okay, if this was a longer term that we were going to be here, like if it was going to be over a year, then I would think I would go more like this is the kids' room. But because we're not planning on being here, hopefully that long, not that long at all, then like I said, I just wanted to feel like a transitional room, if that makes sense. So that being said, I'm having a really hard time deciding on the color. So we're going to look at some color samples together. I just picked some stuff up from Lowe's. Got some samples of some different colors, but it's crazy with board and batten. I just feel like every color looks good. Like I really love the dark like navy that people do, the dark green that people are into right now. But then there was some like beautiful gray blues, and just like pink is adorable. But my mom's bedroom is white, but it has like a pink feel to it because of her comforter. And so I was like, well, I don't want to do pink and then pink. I just felt like there was a lot of pink. I feel like I want to do something else, but the pink it's a really, 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 really pretty choice. And then the closet needs some organization for sure. You guys saw, it's just, I bought some bins already from Target that I put in there, but it just needs to be cleaned and just, I want it to be fully functional. I feel like, we're making it work right now, and I just want it to be the best it can be. And then there's just like little things, like my mom has this lamp. I don't know if I want to keep it or if I want to change it up for something else. The kids have no this is just the insert of the duvet. They don't have an actual duvet cover, so we just got some white ones from Amazon, and then maybe like a throw I want to find. Obviously need to hang some curtains. I did find a rug off of Facebook Marketplace already, so we're moving along, and I'm hoping to get this project done by the end of the week so that I can have this video to you guys on Sunday. But yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is paint this room white. It has been painted white before, but it was over a dark gray, so you can kind of see it coming through. So I just want to give it a fresh coat again, and then we will be deciding the color there, doing the board and batten there. The trim should truthfully be replaced, but again, it's not my house. I'm going to ask my mom if she wants it to be done. She probably won't. She's really not into home decor as much as I am. So if anything, I'll just give it like a quick coat to make it look fresh. But yeah, it definitely could be replaced. And then other than that, yeah, I think just like some little touches here and there, and we're going to make the space super cozy. I'm excited, so follow along. it's the next day. I just measured to figure out how many boards I want and how tall. I think I'm gonna do 4 feet tall. And then I'm not quite sure on how many inches apart. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my boards and then space them accurately. I have to drop my kids off at camp, so I'm trying to get this done before I go because I'm going straight to go and pick up the paint color that I'm choosing right now. I just need to pick one, guys, because honestly, I think they would all look really beautiful. But I've decided, I've had this in the room for like 2 days now, and I just keep walking past it during the day and like looking at the lights. Don't like these in the day. They look I just don't like the undertones of these greens, so I'm not going to do green. I really love these. These I truthfully haven't even really looked at, and I think that's probably just a visual thing. Like, had they been single like these, maybe I would have paid more attention, but they're all really pretty. But I'm really leaning towards Storm Cloud. This is just like a really pretty dark blue gray or debonair, but then Magnolia Home as well. I'll get a close-up, you guys. I'm thinking Sir Drake. And the reason I think I'm going to go blue, because I actually really love these green colors, like the Silverado Sage I really like. I really love these. I think I want to do green in my bedroom. So I think I'm going to do like the blue gray in here. But I basically just like need to make up my mind because I have to go and get all the supplies. And I'm really excited to do this today.
I remember the place.
I may not be the most aesthetically pleasing painter on YouTube, but guys, I do not want to get my clothes dirty. So I'm wearing my pajama shorts because I actually have painting pants, but it's hot. And my Y'all Need Jesus painting shirt, and I'm using the bathroom green stool. So again, it may not be beautiful, but it's what gets the job done without me making a crazy mess on my clothes or having to worry about, especially because I'm in a tight space right now, like the bunk bed's in the middle of the room. And by middle of the room, I mean like half a foot away from the wall because it's a small room. So I don't want to risk getting clothes painted on. So. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. Forgot my shoes, dang it. We are trying to cut, sorry for the light. we're trying to cut the ends of the 1x2s so that they will just look better against the wall where they meet the baseboard, but we can't get the table saw to turn on. Did you figure it out?
What? Nope.
Crying won't answer. So I tried calling my sister because she was doing projects out here last she was here. Sorry, we have gumballs all over the floor. Sorry, all over the whatever it's called, grass. Brad's giving up on me. All right, you can put Harvey down. I'll figure it out. Anyways, and so my dad had actually built a workshop. Can you see it at all? There's a workshop in the distance here. It's blue, that thing, where he kept all his tools and stuff, but it's no longer that. Now it's my mom's studio for her photography. We were figuring out the, oh my gosh, I'm just like all over the place, but we were figuring out the nail gun. We got that figured out, but now, like I said, I want to cut these at a 45-degree angle so that they will look better against the wall, but we can't get the table saw to turn on. So this, it's too dark in here, I can't show you, but this is where the tool stuff has moved. Again, he had like a whole shop filled with stuff. This is just what's now left. And I'm trying to figure out the table saw, and I thought it just had to be plugged in and you just pull it down and it works. I can't look too closely, there's like spiders. But it's not working. So my sister won't answer. I need to get this done because Harvey now has to go for a nap, and I wanted to get it done before his nap because I'm going to an antique mall place with my sister later this afternoon. I need to find some pieces for the wall that I want to do for the kids' room. Sorry again, spider webs. So yeah, so if I don't get this figured out, unfortunately, they're gonna have to not be flush because this project needs to get done. Can't wait much longer because, you know, this is the piece to the puzzle. Like, oh, okay, there's some. Anyways, so yeah, so don't judge me if I put them up not flush or like not like more detailed because I tried and you guys saw. I'm trying.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is take the caulk and go along everywhere you see a seam. I'm going to take the wood filler and do the wood filling, and then we'll get this done and we can paint it. We'll sand and paint. But we're getting one step closer. Good morning, you guys. We are ready to hopefully finish off the room today. I think I'm going to do the closet as a totally separate video. Like I said, I have a really fun idea for it and I just want to do it right. I don't want to rush it. I definitely will be tidying it up in this video just so it doesn't look like the disaster that it is. But I just want to totally rejig the structure of it, make it more suitable for the kids to be able to get their clothes, and just the overall storage I just feel like could be a lot better. So that'll be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed if you aren't already so you guys will be notified of that. Click that little bell so you can get the notification for when it comes out. But when I did this board and batten wall, I think I told you guys yesterday that I realized the wood just fell off to me. I was like, it's working, but it's just not sitting as perfectly as everyone else's videos seem to appear. And as far as because I like to research beforehand, so I like, read blog posts and I watched some videos of people doing it, and all they said was that they bought, 1x2, 1x3, 1x4 pine wood. So I was like, okay, perfect, that's what I got, but I don't understand what the problem is. I went out to my mom's little shed where she has scrap wood, and this beautiful, perfectly shaped 1x3 pine was 1x3x4 pine was out there, and I was like, what the heck? Like, this is exactly what I was wanting. I don't understand. So I told you guys I went to Lowe's, and I think that was the problem, is that they only had one selection, whereas Home Depot would have had nicer quality. But what I realized what the biggest difference is that this wood has like a rounded edge on it, and I think that's also why it just didn't lay as perfectly as I wanted it to. And like in all the things I've seen, you fill this with wood filler and the gap goes away, and I filled it and the gap didn't really go away. And I'm realizing it's because the wood itself, I got the wrong wood. So I'm totally fine. This is, like I said, this was an experiment. My first time doing this, and I just wanted to tell you guys in case you guys have the same problem as me where you're like, this isn't looking exactly right, or just to tell you in advance so that way when you go, you know which one to get. So you want the one that it's just perfectly cut square off, where, like I said, mine has more of a rounded edge. It still looks amazing. Like, I'm really, really happy with it. I love it. But just knowing for next time I can make it even better. And also she had the perfect amount of boards where I wouldn't even had to have bought anything. So next time, check your scrap pile of wood first. All right, so this morning, we're gonna be hanging the curtains. I brought these from home. These were in our dining room. They were originally in Emmett's nursery when he was a baby in our apartment. And I'm glad I brought these because the other ones I had that I thought were gonna go in here that were from the kids' room were actually too short for the ceiling. And I wanna go like basically right up to the ceiling. It just makes the room appear bigger, especially because this is a small room. And then I had the curtain rods from the kids that I brought from home, but one of them is too short. But I think because I have two, one from each bedroom, I can take them apart and do like the outer, the inner, and the outer, the big part, and make one long one. And because I have the hardware for both of them, I can just put a prop piece in the center to hold them up on the window, and this should work. So let's go ahead and hang these curtains and get started. Other things I want to accomplish today are maybe running again to Goodwill and Habitat for Humanity, trying to find some more art pieces to kind of hang on the wall. And then basically, yeah, I have the duvet covers in the wash. I have to put those on, and then rolling up the rug and putting some final touches up. So yeah, it should be good, guys. Let's do this. I'm excited to say come together. To cozy up this space some more, I picked up a rug on Facebook Marketplace. Harvey's almost ready for a nap. And this is kind of what started the whole room. I just found this. It was 50 bucks, originally from Target, really good condition. I love the print of it, and the creaminess I think is going to look really good with this wall color and with the wood tones and the curtains. So let's go ahead and roll this out and make this room more cozy. Is the grand reveal, everyone. I am so thrilled with how this room came together. I feel like it's sophisticated but still appropriate for my kids, and just overall cozy and warm and gorgeous. It's exactly what I envisioned when I started out, and I'm so happy with how everything came together. My mom had this gorgeous vintage scene of old Paris that I feel like just fully encompasses the room. The gray of the roofs just matches so perfectly to the blue I chose. And then I also printed off these prints from Etsy, and I will have them linked down below for you. They're from a set and they're gorgeous. But yeah, you guys, I just love the board and batten. Again, I know that I didn't do it perfectly, and I will next time, but it's a learning experience. So if you guys have been wanting to try this out, I highly suggest it. It's quite simple and honestly just leaves such a stunning impact on any room. The beds are all made now with their nice duvet covers, and this beautiful crocheted blanket just adds some weight. I love the rug that I found off of Facebook Marketplace, all of the details in it. Honestly, you guys, everything just came together so nicely, and I couldn't be happier. My favorite things about this room is that almost all of the little details are thrifted, from those books to this old vintage globe, this picture frame that is a mirror that I found when I first got here, as well as those pictures on the wall. I just love how they round this room and just make it so much more cozier. So that completes today's makeover. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm so excited with how it came out. Give this video a like and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already to see that closet makeover, as well as my future bedroom. We've got lots of good things coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel as though this project has aged me. Just at the last second, literally put down my paintbrush and I bonked my head against the wall. You guys, I have my casualty. First casualty. Don't tell Emmett.